I said, facts. Like I said, like it's nothing malicious. It's nothing fucking mean. It's nothing of that shit. Like, we're gonna fucking get your ass. Like we're gonna fucking have you served the fuck up, motherfucker. If you don't like it, facts. Like I said, I do need your like your house and your address and your fucking job. Where would I have you served if I didn't have those things? I see, unlike you, I actually know what I'm talking about, know what I'm doing, shit like that. So, like I said, if you had nothing to worry about, shit like that, like I said, what's up? I already speak to my brother over there, bro. Hope
he knows what he's doing, guys. He knows what he's doing.
What's your issue? What's your issue with me, pal?
Oh shit.
And Tony's dad was not a veteran. He wasn't in the fucking in the military service, in the fucking Marines.
Listen how obsessed this fucking doofus is. Holy shit.
He was never that. He was just a fucking junkie.
Holy shit. He just likes listening to himself talk.
Beat up his fucking mom, and he was mad that he didn't see any combat and shit like that. So he fucking, when he came home and he started beating up his mom, and Tony would watch him fucking.
He's talking about Tony's father
like I said,
beating up Tony's mother.
Fucking disgrace from him that,
meanwhile, Dub's dad raped his mother and was a child molester.
Next to your fucking wife, you know what I'm saying?
That's why he has all this pent up.
It's so weird how.
That's why he has all this pent up. Whatever you want to call it, hate and all that. I'd hate my life too. If my dad was a child molester and raped my mother and went to prison for child molestation. I know he said it was okay, Casey Beauty. What's up, brother?
I rent. Like, we got this all on video just the other day. You know, he went from owning the place to renting.
He said that's her fault or whatever. I remember. I don't know his words exactly, but yeah, he put it on her.
I don't get it. Why would you waste your money to rent something and get somebody else money and pay their fucking mortgage and shit? And
what's up, LRG?
And take it out of yours? I mean, when you can't write that shit, it's so weird. Why would you own the place and rent it out and get the money for yourself? Yeah, it's so weird how Tony's over there trying to tell why would you not buy things, dude? Because you end up like Wes Watson in the end. You don't have anything. See what I'm saying? You have no assets. You have nothing to buy.
Yeah, facts. I have a I have a solution for that. I'm just going to use his logic against them.
It's really fucking
wait for some people to get up in here.
Weird how you guys don't know business, and it's so weird.
But the fact of the matter is, everybody knows you don't have $500. Even if someone wanted to give him your information, bro,
it's so weird.
He doesn't have the $500 to give them. He needed $30 for gas. He needed to hit up Carlos the other day for money to eat at McDonald's, but he's going to offer $500 for information. Fuck out of here. Well, once more people get in here, I'm going to put an offer up that I'm dead serious about. We'll see where it goes. See, unlike Dumbo, I do have the resources to do things that he wants and dreams about. He just can't do it because he's lazy. He's lazy. He got no discipline, no work ethic. And the main thing, he's just a dummy. I mean, exactly, facts. Exactly, bro. That's why I always say his priorities are all fucked up. So, you know what I mean? When I have time and he goes live, this is what we're going to do. We're just going to stream over Dub. And everybody that he blocks means could come over here. We could listen to him together. Means could fucking clown on him. You know what I mean? Get your shit off. Because he's too much of a coward. He went quiet. He must know I'm live. He knows I'm live. Oh, shit. He's gonna ruin the live if he does this. If he gets intimidated this easy, he's gonna fuck my live all up because I wasn't planning on talking that much. Just insert my little fucking comments here and there. I was hoping this fat fuck would carry the live. Be honest with you. Hey, he needs some donations. He deserves it this year. They deserve it this year. They worked hard. Remember he said that one Christmas? Hey, we need this money. I need you to donate. We deserve it this year. LRG, all them people are more than welcome over here. I know they don't like me, whatever. I could care less. It's the internet. They can come over here, talk their shit off. I don't want, to the people that are modded in there, I don't want any of them blocked besides Dumbo. Dumbo's the only one not welcome over here. He don't want nothing to do with me. He has all these legal issues going on, and I want nothing to do with him. He's not welcome over here. He's the only one I want blocked out of chat. Everybody else is more than welcome to come over here, talk their shit. As long as it ain't about children, I could give a fuck less what they got to say. He's shook, KCBD. That's why he's quiet right now. This is what he does when Tony's live. He mutes and listens to Tony, then he'll come back a couple minutes later with what he thinks is a gotcha moment, and then he, you know what I mean? He spits his gotcha moment out. What link? Link for what, Fox? KCBD, even before I showed my meat, he was on my meat, bro. Hell yeah, he does, KC. 100% KCBD. That's what he's doing. He's listening and scanning comments. Everybody tell Dub hi. Hi, Dub. Hi, Dub, you fat bitch. You fat, goofy bitch. Yeah. Carlos has admitted that he's given Dub money. Carlos is not any time recently, but Carlos has admitted at least 2 times I could think of off the top of my head that he's gave Dub money, because Carlos said he's given Dub money and it's not for YouTube. He did it off of YouTube, and it's not something he's going to throw in Dub's face on YouTube. What's up, Lou? Happy Friday, brother. Get that money, bro. That's awesome, Blue. Like I told you in text, bro, I'm legit jealous of you, man. I wish I was out in the rags. Thank you, KCBD. It was months ago when Carlos said that. Not quote, but the gist of it was he's not going to talk about it on YouTube because it's not for YouTube. But he said multiple times that he's given Dub money. Oh, and the crazy 225, whether it's the real crazy, you know, at first I didn't believe it was crazy, but now I tend to want to believe it's him because, no offense, crazy, how you spell in your sentences was always fucked up, bro. And that's one thing I noticed. You type fucked up, and also crazy 225. When he was in Dub's chat every week, he had a new fucking account. He was always getting blocked or he lost it. So I don't know. Whether it's him or not, who cares? It's funny. It definitely got Dub shook that he lost one of his homies. And Dub just said that Crazy's still around. So if Crazy's still around, why ain't he talking in Dub's chat? You know what I mean?
I'm back. Like I said, poor Facts, dude.
Fat man's back.
Out,
Let's throw the peanuts in the fucking monkey cage.
He's scrambling. He's trying to call probably fucking 50 different fucking police forces and shit like that. And we're fucking stalking this person and fucking he's fucking asking for my information and shit like that. Like, hey, dude. Hey, I'm doing it publicly, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he's doing it publicly. It's okay.
I'm not gonna get in trouble. Like, this is a public platform.
You know, okay.
I'm offering money.
I'm gonna make a short about this too. I'm gonna make this statement publicly. We all know Dub doesn't have $500. We all know that. I mean, he's proved it. Everybody knows that. What I want to propose is I will put up, and these are all for legal and civil purposes only. But along my legal and civil purpose journey, I'm going to live stream it all. So I know there's people over there on that side that know where he's at and what he's doing. I don't believe he's working, but if he is working, I want to know for legal and civil purposes. We can use a middleman like Plug I don't even need to know who it is. You name your price. Plug could get at me. I could give Plug the money. You give Plug the info for legal and civil purposes. It's a win-win situation. You get to see semantics, and I don't even get to know who you are. So for legal and civil purposes, we could use Plug as a middleman. I don't need to even know who you are. I'll shoot Plug the money. He shoots me the information. That's all for legal and civil purposes. There, Fax got a granddaughter. I know Fax is good for it. Name your price. Plug could be the middleman. Give us all the information we don't know about Dub, and I'll shoot Plug the money. You will have the money in your hand before we even get the information. Dead fucking serious. I think I've showed more than enough time that I have the resources to back up what I'm saying right now.
How I'm providing for my kids and shit like that.
And again, you don't have to shoot any information until the money is in Plug's hand.
And be like, oh, I'm gonna fucking sodomize your mother-in-law with her own leg. You know what I mean? It's
all right, back to regularly scheduled activities.
Man, dude, it's talking shit about
see what we got going on here.
I mean, one's a real Purple Heart recipient veteran.
You know what I mean? Oh, he's talking
real combat veteran.
Here we go.
Collar vet, you know what I'm saying? I mean, the other one's a fucking in the Navy and shit like that. You know what I mean? A real fucking, he's like me, a real welder, unlike blue collar vet. You know what I mean?
100% BCV. Like you don't go out and fucking find people. He thinks
we've been doing this shit for years and years and years before.
I don't even know what he thinks, but he thinks he's allowed to take the law into his own hand and do things because he thinks people are doing stuff to him and his family.
It's weird, huh? It's weird how you guys are thinking that you know what I've been doing and what I've been
hold on. Hold on, I got a text. Hold on.
Remember, guys, I thought I didn't go to prison.
Hey, I'm here. I got a text message. I'm gonna be quiet for a second. I got a couple text messages. I'll be right back, fellas. Oh shit, I got all kind of fucking texts. Let's see. All right, let's get back. That was the homies texting and the big boss. The big boss texted me. The big boss. Crazy. I figured the 225 stood for a highway. I didn't know which one, but I figured that's what it was. Let's get this fat fuck back up on here.
Vegan community and shit like that. You know what I mean?
How about this dude talking about what I ate for dinner for a whole fucking week straight? His life is that boring and pathetic. He's still fixated on what I ate for dinner on Monday.
I mean, maybe you shouldn't have fucked with my kids. You shouldn't have fucked with my business. You shouldn't have fucked with my wife, my mother-in-law. You shouldn't have fucking took money and food out of my fucking kids' mouth and pockets and shit like that. You shouldn't have done what you've been doing.
Get up in the chat. Anybody new up in here?
For no fucking good reason at all, other than to try to hurt me and take me from my family and shit like that. It's really weird. It's really weird. It's so weird how.
Oh yeah, speaking about that bike the other day, he said was pulling away from his house.
You don't like a taste of your own fucking medicine, huh?
He's now threatening us with the Hell's Angels.
Jerry's like, oh, Dub,
talking about you don't know who you're fucking with, how he's HA and all that. He's threatening us with the Hell's Angels. Wasn't he just crying about Fetters doing that to him last year? Now he's doing the same thing.
To ask about fucking.
All right, Blue. Good luck, brother.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, no good one knows. Go back to fairy tale land where y'all for help when problems you start. Yeah, that's facts, bro. That's facts.
Alex, left and right. When am I speaking about you? You fucking little girl. When are you?
Here we are with old fucking videos from a year ago, 2 years ago, but he's the one saying we live in the past. If all these things that people said bother him so much, why hasn't he ever done anything? Why has he been too pussy, too bitch to ever do anything?
So post the police photo. Post the police photo, because that's what we're talking about right now. This is where you go.
Oh, she's killing me. Hold on, I gotta.
Some type of way, you're a little bitch. But you I try to fight you up. You try to fight me.
What do you mean going after parents? What do you mean? You mean like how you went after my sperm donor and lied about him supposedly raping my mom and that never happened?
What up,
You see what I'm
Shabazz?
saying? That never happened. Like it's
No, Dub, you said it happened. You're the one that told us that she was 15 and he was 30-some years old. You're the one that told us that he raped your mom. When there's a girl 15 and a guy that's 30 years old that fucks her, that's called statutory rape, you fucking idiot. He's the one that told us his dad raped her.
What did I do to you?
He also blamed his dad at 30 fucking his 15-year-old mom, blamed it on her and said she gets what she gets.
Figure the fuck out, Jerry. Nobody likes you, bro.
Explains a lot about his mentality right there, thinking his mom was to blame. She got raped at 15. That says everything about the dude that you should need to know right there. What's up, 420? Happy Friday, brother.
Somebody's in your chat doesn't mean that they're your friends. Fucking dumb fuck.
Everybody else, that's your problem.
What do you mean?
Speak for everybody else.
But I mean, like the logic that this fucking idiot uses, like he thinks that
Says
sex
the dude that
offenders
calls
make
everybody in
mistakes.
his chat his
He
homie.
thinks that sex offenders
Says
make
the
mistakes,
dude
but
that calls
if somebody
everybody in
does
his chat right now
forgery
his
or
homies.
murder or something like
But
that,
not
they
everybody in
keep
your chat's your
and
friend.
fucking doing shit for the fucking society and themselves and getting family and shit like that, doing better than some fucking retard.
You know,
that,
if this dude only practiced
that's
what he
sitting
preached,
in a
he would
fucking
be, he
room
would
crying
still
about
be
fucking people being in his fucking chat. I
white
think people are
trash
fucking
piece
farther
of
in
shit,
life
but
than
he'd be a lot better off if
and
he
doing better
practiced
than
what he
fucking have
preached.
criminal records than some fucking retard sitting in a room bragging about, oh, I've never been arrested. I'll never be seen as the aggressor. I've never had handcuffs on. That doesn't mean nothing. You threatened to rape my wife. Where am I ever threatening to rape anybody?
Even if someone
crazy,
did
right?
threaten to do that to his wife, and if it ever got in front of a judge,
That's just
the
fucking-
judge would
that's
fucking,
nuts,
the
right?
judge in the whole courtroom would bust out laughing as soon as they took one look at fucking Big Tasha. It's not possible. It's scientifically proven it's not possible to take that seriously. Just look at the fucking beast.
That's all you do. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Okay, let's get back on topic.
Why is he playing an argument from a year ago or whatever? What does it? What relevance is this of anything?
Shut the fuck up. You went to the dentist, so you overdosed on fentanyl. Great job. Great job.
It's crazy. You did that in on one of Plug's lives, bro. I miss so much on Plug's live because I'm always sleeping.
You don't know, but you'll put pictures of my son out saying something about abandonment. That's crazy, huh? That's nuts, dude. And then I found out that the guy in the picture was dead. So, like, what she was saying was null and void, and it never happened. So it's fucking so crazy.
But he did abandon.
Nuts.
He's talking about his son Arian. He's never had custody of one day of. He did abandon Arian. His baby mom's mother is raising that kid, and Dubs never filed one motion to contest custody. Not paying child support, not doing anything to try to be in that kid's life. Never sent one birthday card, nothing. Never one phone call, nothing.
About your dad, fentanyl,
And the guy he's saying that died
it's like
is the kid's grandfather.
It's so weird how
He don't even know what he's talking right there. That's so hot out of the life he is of his kid. He don't even know the situation.
Bro, you came on Blue Collar's panel talking shit about me. Shut the fuck up. Now you deal with the repercussions, buddy. Now you deal with the repercussions. What are you gonna do about it, Jerry? What are you gonna do about it, Jerry? Do something.
Oh, what great content. I'm sorry, fellas. I thought he was gonna get on here and fucking pop his shit and have shit to say, not listen to this shit over and over. I figured Tony ain't live. He's up there, you know what I mean, running his pig snout. Let people have a place to fucking talk their shit. Yeah.
I'm bringing up a fucking lie that we haven't heard. That we needed to discuss, and he's like, "Hey, you know what?
His Mercules. Start playing Mercules and give Diddy fucking workout advice. Leg presses, Diddy. Leg presses. That's the only workout advice you need, bro. Leg presses. I think he does too, KCBD. I don't know. Seriously, I don't know how he does it, bro. The same shit. Oh, we're at the point where he don't even need to play the video anymore. He could just say it word for word and repeat it. And we all know he's too dumb for that, and his memory. He don't have the memory capacity to do something like that. But that's how many times he's listened to all these clips. He can repeat this shit word for word by now.
I went to the police station. I said I was getting off of the exit. Now it's getting off of the exit.
COVID, the most fucking popping time in the fucking world ever in history to be a construction worker. Hooked up under. The best time to be a construction worker. Bankrupted his company, his construction company. The only construction worker you ever talked to that said they didn't work during COVID.
It's so crazy. Like, it's so weird. It's so weird how you guys are just straight pieces of shit.
Oh shit!
And you guys are trying to blame me for what you guys do to
COVID took us under.
It's so weird how you guys. Oh wow, it's.
Even less. Even less.
What the fuck are you talking about? You're a clown. Your whole fucking career is a clown. You laugh at your own joke.
Can someone tell me where I've ever called the cops? I'm still waiting for that too. Where have I ever called the cops?
Where has he ever called the cops? Here we go again.
Sent the cops to my house. I'm not Midwest who sent the cops to my house.
Like I said, yes. I'm speaking like the fucking doofus now. Like I said yesterday.
Like I said, it's I'm not you guys who send CPS to my house. I'm not. Like I said, it's so weird how all these agencies are telling you guys and showing you guys like I'm not a problem. And literally telling Midwest that Mr. Williams doesn't start this stuff. He doesn't instigate this stuff.
No. That never happened. Like I said yesterday, Dub is that kid in class you get an argument with when you're like 5 years old. His only comeback was, I know you are, but what am I? I know you are, but what am I? That's Dub, but he does it at 47 years old. He's on paper calling the cops, but he still denies it.
That I did with somebody else because you guys wanted to find out about me and what I've gone through in my life.
He don't have any skill whatsoever in life.
Have anybody to talk to?
No, he does have one skill. It is, I don't know how he does it, and I got to give him credit for it. He could take any situation and spin it in his favor. It's amazing how he doubles, triples, and quadruples down on situations where he's caught dead to fucking rights, and he fucking spins it on you. It's amazing how he does it. He's a true manipulator.
And fucking want to give back to society, and you're over there mad about it. That's really weird. How fucking out of.
If you wanted to give back society, why didn't you ever file any proof with the Secretary of State of Montana in 2022, 2023, 2024, and 2025? Why did you fail to provide any evidence of any 501(c)(3) that you kept telling us about? Why did you ever fail to file any paperwork for 5 years?
You're mad about that? Maybe you should check your morals.
He wanted to change the name because he was getting stalked in 2025.
Shut the fuck up.
He didn't do anything he didn't do anything he was supposed to do in 2022, 2023, and 2024 because he was getting stalked in 2025. That's Dumbo logic right there.
$10,000. You had every apple up, and then what was the excuse? You said you were going to unalive me, so you fucking left your family to fucking travel across the country so someone could maybe 50-50 fucking unalive you? That doesn't make sense. That's and when you sat on the side of the road, like
I gotta turn him down. You know, for years we hear how tough this dude is, and if someone comes to his trailer, he's gonna do this and do that, staple paperwork to his head, fucking rip his eyelids off and fucking eat his eyelids and fucking bite his nose off. You know,
it's so weird.
If I'm in an argument with somebody and I tell them to come to my house and they come to my house, as soon as I see that person out the window, I'm running out my door, probably with something in my hand, and beating their fucking face in. This dude runs out the door and screams police after talking shit for a year, saying all the things he's going to do to a man if he shows up to his house. That's how tough he is. Someone comes to my house and I view him as a threat where my family's at.
That's all you had to do. You know what I'm saying? That's all you had to do.
It shows you.
That's all you had to do.
The dude just got straight bitch in his blood. That's it.
And then when it gets real on Jerry's
the dude has no heart. He had an ample opportunity to run out that door and jump all over y'all, and he didn't.
Doesn't fucking get it, dude. I'm nothing.
Hey, it's in some guys. It's not in some guys. No problem with that. But he portrays himself as this badass motherfucker that does this and does that. The dude literally came to his front doorstep and Dub did nothing. He did. He called the police. But he did nothing.
Been a man and fucking fulfilled your fucking what you said you guys were gonna do to me. With me
I don't know if he's back in the chat. I don't read the chat. I don't even got it up, bro.
Because when you have somebody that's on video, Justina,
you just could hear that. I had to turn it down a little bit.
Goes in
turn it up again.
He says, so Jerry pulled up on Tony and Tony didn't come outside. When was this? Damn, I'm gone. So what happened? The irony was fucking
the fat fuck has never stepped foot in California a day in his life.
That he was gonna go
made
Tony
Wes Watson move out of fucking
and that he was gonna
they moved Wes Watson out of California.
That he was gonna fucking put two in his fucking head, drag him outside, beat his ass up, beat whatever. He wanted to think.
Hey, straight up, this is the longest I listened to Dub in a long time. I can't do this.
And fucking threatened Tony and did all that stuff, right? So then fucking
I can't listen to lies and nonsense and stupidity like this for too long.
Dean and them trying to
only
blame
doing this to, you know what I mean, since Tony ain't live.
In Revere, Massachusetts, blah, blah, blah. And then fucking, and then Facts.
That's how delusional he is, Godzilla. He actually thought that, bro. That's why he gave the dude $3,000. He actually thought he was going to get rich coming on YouTube and talking, saying these lies. He actually thought people were going to buy that he's who he says he is.
I wouldn't even, yeah.
I mean, who don't?
Yeah, probably pay for the.
Please tell me if I'm wrong.
Like that, I remember.
Just one look at the dude, and you fucking laugh.
Yeah.
I mean,
So like I said, fucking like I said, it's he didn't go. Fax has never fucking went to anywhere. Fax will never go anywhere because he's fucking scared, dude. Scared. Fax is a scared little bitch because fucking.
Says the dude that cries 537 times a day that so and so did this, so and so did that. They took this from me. They took this from my family, and has never once done anything to anybody.
He called the cops and said he was scared to death of me and said that I fucking threatened to put him in.
He's the one with all the issues. He's the one with all the issues with everybody. But he's saying other people don't got the balls to do shit. He's the one with the issues. He's the one that should be making a move. Where am I wrong? Please, someone tell me if I'm wrong here.
Convince is 5/10 of the law.
Not only did he take his money, kick him from the program.
So fucking.
I wish them text messages were still around because Dub, when that originally popped off, Dub posted all the screenshots from their chat. Wes called him a fat bitch. Told him, quit crying, you fat bitch. Told him to do push or sit ups or something.
Tony was getting off an off ramp, and there was a picture of like this green area. And it had like the police department fucking off ramp or whatever the fuck. And then Tony's like, "Oh, that's right by my house." But if you look up, if you look up in fucking where Tony lives, there's no.
Here you go. He's admitting some more stalking.
From what I remember, there's no on ramp or off ramp fucking by his house.
Listen to this.
There's no fucking. There's no police station. I mean, they're saying there's.
Listen to this dude.
I can't remember, but. Like I said, if you look it up, you can fucking find it. But I really ain't into fucking giving a fuck about Tony fucking you know, he fucking getting a taste of his own fucking medicine, shit like that. But Tony's the type of person that you'd fucking just bitch slap all the time. You wouldn't. You could. And recently, Gerard went there. No, he never went there. From what I understand, he never went there. But he hasn't gone there yet. But from what I understand, he's been talking shit to Tony about going there, but and pulling up on him and shit like that. But it's a it's fucking nuts, dude. It's just fucking really crazy, bro.
You think my career is YouTube, bro.
He don't stalk people, but
Let me tell you a story.
he knows the whole layout of the street fucking view of Tony's fucking neighborhood. He don't stalk people though.
He says that he makes a band a day, so that's 365,000 bands a day, a year. So, like I said, you definitely ain't making that, Jerry.
Don't worry about it, bro. Don't worry about it.
That ain't Dub telling somebody about their life once again. Don't he cry about us? Everybody telling him about his life, but there he is telling people about their life, what they're doing.
And you take from them, and you don't give them their money back. You just throw that shit away. You're a great guy, facts. Great guy.
Is that true or no?
Blue, he was doing it live
Let's just talk about
on me the other
Is it true
day.
or not? It's true. Yes, it is.
Doxing innocent people, and then he doxed some.
Kicking it from. Okay, let's go. Go ahead. She donated
He doxed some construction
3 days
company.
later, she was in Plum's chat before never even contacted me, telling them that I need to give her her money back. She never contacted me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I laughed at that. I donated $40 to you 5 times the white.
No, Plug never trolled Dub. That's Dub's homie, bro. Just ask Dub. Him and Plug patched it up. Him and Plug are homies, bro. Plug would never troll Dub, never.
Because you didn't donate it. She did. You didn't donate it to the charity.
You know, this dude's supposed to be working.
I didn't do the shelter.
He was live twice yesterday, beginning and then later on in the day. Posted all throughout the day. Was posting all night last night. Was up first thing this morning posting. Now he's live. When does this dude work? If he's working, when does he work? What's up, Don? What's up, brother?
Okay. Whatever you say, bro. Now we're talking about health stuff. You took money from
A lot of people trolled its name, bro.
We're not talking about my health. We're not talking about my health.
I always liked that dude. He just, I don't know. I think he tried too hard.
Right now. We're talking about the fact we can go wherever you want.
I liked him. He was like,
you're admitting to
I think he was the only dude like on the East Coast doing it. There might be more now. That's why I watched It's Me, because there was no one like this area of the country that was doing that kind of content at that time.
What did I say? You didn't get anything. What did I tell you? You're an idiot, dude. The text message is out there. Do you not remember? I told you. I'm gonna get the green screen here. Yeah, and then what? And then what happened? Then what happened? 2 weeks later, what did you do? You did your bullshit.
And I can't remember about It's Me. I don't know if he took shit too personal. That's some dudes get on this internet and they take shit like Dub here, for instance. They take shit way too personal. There's so many people on the internet.
Donate money to
people
to
are
charity,
always
you
going to
get that money
dislike
to
you.
charity.
Always going to dislike
You don't
the type
fucking
of
rip that thing
personality
off
you
and shit
have.
like that,
Some
you know
people
what
don't
I'm
understand
saying?
that. They think they're going to come on the internet and have 10,000 people just like them, and it's like unheard of if you don't like them. I don't understand people like that.
And not giving it to the charity. Chaos, kicking in with chaos. Blue collar best friend even said you're a scumbag. I don't care.
100% crazy. 2 separate times I've left YouTube. One for 4 months, and then one just recently, or whatever. It was like 7 months, 8 months total. I left. He never once stopped talking about me. Never once. If he wants this stuff to top, and numerous people, everybody has stopped at one point in time. Look at Dean. Dean's been gone for like 6 months. He talks about Dean every single day. This dude won't stop ever.
You know what I mean? But keep clowning Tony. You know what I mean? Like I said, Tony, they don't give a
Oh, what's up, crap?
Even your boy Jesse over there is laughing at fucking facts, clowning your dumb fucking ass.
No, I wasn't necessarily saying that crap. I was talking about people come on the internet and they get all upset because people don't like them. You know what I mean? There's some people come on the internet and think that like they're gonna be loved and all this, and then they take it personal when people don't like them. I mean, you can't come on the internet with millions of people and assume everybody's gonna like you. More often than not, you're gonna have more haters than anything. But yeah, what you said, it doesn't matter. The people on the internet, it doesn't matter what they say or think about you. If you don't, well, me, it's how I think. If you don't have any bearing on my life, it doesn't matter what you say about me.
Yeah. So is that all fake? So is that all fake? Okay. So what do you mean? You support me all the time?
And I know Laudians dislike Tony, but he made a good point. Even if Dub is working, how does he have the energy to do these lives? Because I know when I was out in the field and working, I come home from work. If I was working 8, 10, 12 hours a day, jumping on YouTube and going live would be the last thing on my fucking list to do. The last thing.
Talking that I'm a faggot. Fuck you. Fuck yourself. You said all this shit. No.
You're talking sports. I was about to say, scrub traveling to fucking Texas.
What the fuck is your issue? You should have waited until I was done. You should have waited, Mo. You fucked up.
Hold on, my phone. This is what we've been live 37 minutes. This dude
stop mimicking me.
Has been live for 30 minutes playing other people's content. 30 minutes straight.
I'm better than you. No, I'm not. Stop pulling my hair. Stop mimicking me.
Their own shit. Fuck yourself, String Bean. How about that? I'm String Bean, man. Fucking String. Fight me, dude. Fight me, dude. Fight me. I got so much to prove, dude. Fight me. You're the one with the issue, not me.
Crazy. It's how it started with me and him, bro. I criticized one of his concrete jobs. He didn't use sonotubes and was pouring columns or footers or something. I don't know, but it was we should have been using sonotubes or whatever. I'm not going to get in semantics, but I said something about sonotubes and it was in a trolling way, and I automatically became a pedophile.
Someone else go to somebody else's panel and expose your stupid ass like I did with Controlla, and we exposed you over there and what you said about my wife and her fucking.
Yeah, I know 420 was around for there because I think that you were even saying, so you know what I'm talking about, 420.
So like I said, why can't
the sonotube job, because
like, hey, man,
everybody was fucking with him about the sonotubes.
Why can't you? Tony, you're nobody. You're a dude
that was a long time ago, 420. That was a while ago, bro.
Right? Like you're a dude that literally hangs out and makes excuses for.
No, he don't, Tom. He don't know what they are.
Fucking literally over there. Fucking, you know what I'm saying? Kicking with Keith.
Talk about someone else, because now you got to deal with the repercussions. Stop bringing blue collar into this. Stop bringing blue collar into this.
I seen this was a long time ago. This is an old work story. We was doing a job over CMU Carnegie Mellon, one of the buildings they were building, or whatever.
You sound like an
and
idiot.
around them, you know, the shit's like dug out, like whatever. It's like a 4-foot diameter, and it goes deep. So you get in there and fucking put the tube in. And it was winter, and it was snowing. There was they were all filled. They were all filled up with water, and it snowed the night before, and had like a light sheet of ice. And we had this apprentice on the job, Chris. He was like he's like Dub, a big fucking doofus. He couldn't touch something without breaking it. Everything he did, he fucked up. He always got. I got another story about him after this one. But we're walking first thing in the morning. We're walking, and Bub says to me, he's like, "Hey, bro, watch the." Watch. Chris walked right on that sheet ice, went whoop right into the water. Another time we were doing Heinz Lofts, and it was winter again. We were inside there, but they had the Viz Queen up on it. There was no doors, and they had big, huge doorways in this building, and they had Viz Queen on the doorways with 2x4 screwed into the red brick to keep the Viz Queen up. And we were moving shower stalls in, and the Viz Queen's getting in the way. I'm like, hey, let's rip this the fuck down so we don't have to fuck with this every time getting the shower stalls in and out of the rooms. So I grabbed the Viz Queen, I start pulling on it, and Chris is just like standing there like a dummy looking. I'm like, hey, bro, watch. The fucking wood's going to come out and smack you. It was like 5 seconds later. I pulled on it, and a 2x4 ripped that at a red brick, smacked him in his face, and he grabbed his mouth. He said, my tooth. Knocked his tooth right out. Oh, shit. No. But I can see Dub being like that on a draw, bro. Accident prone, fucks everything up he touches. You got to tell the dude 10 times how to do something.
Hey, you put yourself there. You put yourself there, big hoss. Big hoss.
Hey, what's up, Tony? What's up, brother?
Big hoss.
Yeah, he's not working.
Hey, you shouldn't have came on to BCV's channel and started talking shit about me. That was the first issue. You're right. You should have kept it on your channel.
I'm surprised he hasn't brought me up. I'm kind of I'm a little jealous because if Tony was live, he'd be on live, moaning and groaning about Tony right now. But he knows the T train. He knows T Tammy. I fucking intimidate him too much. He's too much of a coward to speak my name. I'm like the fucking candy man. Speak my name into existence.
Damn, that's crazy, huh? That's crazy as fuck, bro.
Tony, it's real bad today, bro. 42 minutes now. At least 35 of it is just him playing straight clips. I originally, because you weren't live, I originally got on here, you know what I mean, let him play his shit, let him talk his shit, and let people come in, and you know what I mean, and pop their shit back because he blocks everybody. Like 100%, because he watches you the whole time, bro. He did it earlier here before you got here. He goes mute, and like KCBD said, he was over here reading the comments and listening to what we were saying. Then he went back on his live a couple minutes later.
Salute you, bro.
Oh shit! Listen how sad he sounds right now. This dude sounds so defeated. I would be too if I was living like this. I won't be crying on the internet. I'd be out there fucking hustling. The wire stretcher. I'm a plumber by trade, bro. We had the pipe stretcher. The pound of air, the left-handed pipe wrench. What else was there? The reverse thread pipe dope. He's muted again. Say hi to Dub, everybody. He's muted again. Say hi to Dub. This fucking dude. The McDonald's cough. He's had that cough for 3 years. I've never heard someone get sick as much as he does. That's his diet. It's his diet and absolutely zero cardio in his life.
Yeah. That's crazy, brothers.
Where are they arguing at? Are they really going at it again?
obtain that information because of how they've changed some things since you were last year.
Okay, but it shows that I was in
Here, listen to this.
Wyoming State Prison match yard, right?
No.
All I can see because of when I came in and how long ago it was.
Yes, sir.
Is that you were here at WSP during your sentence.
Okay, yeah, that's
so.
The dude never once said he was on the max yard. Did you hear that? Here, let's repeat what the guy said.
But it shows that I was in the Wyoming State Prison max yard, right?
All I can see because of when I came in and how long ago it was.
Yes, sir.
Is that you were here at WSP during your sentence.
He just proved for us. Thanks, Dub.
Able to.
Do we need to play the other one?
Yeah, let's play the other one.
We need to play the other one where
Yes.
it says that.
Yes.
That lady says I was on WSP when the guy's like asked. When the guy asked.
Oh, Carlos
Hey,
and
was
Chivo
he
are
housed
going at it.
Specifically, was he specifically housed at WSP?
I wish I could share.
Like I said,
Maybe I
when
could
you
do
look
some
up
narration
WSP,
for you.
it's General
Let's see how
Pop
it started.
and ad sake. So you're mad because I was in Gen Pop walking the main line, like because.
Oh shit, Chivo's saying he's going to Carlos.
You're mad at me for
Damn fool.
I don't know what the fuck you're mad. You're mad at me for getting You're mad at me for getting college education. You're mad at me for changing my life. You're mad at me for not being a drug addict. You're mad at me for what? I don't get it.
Change it to the toothless fuck's voice.
I'm still waiting for it's.
Is he talking about me or Carlos?
I'm still waiting for
Because I got all my teeth.
where I'm
I just
on
got one
video,
chip
you guys
tooth.
are threatening people's lives and people's wives and families and shit like that. I'm still waiting. Come on now. Come on. The link is out there. Link's in my community post.
Yeah.
But
You hit Dub's link, you get 1 second.
Take your first last name and spell it for me. Aaron Ralston, Aaron, last name ROL.
I guess Chivo's back on all kind of child support. You know, look at all this fucking resentment these two had with each other, and we're over there rocking together tough. Hold on 1 second. My son's calling me.
The first call that we got anonymous tipping. I kind of went to get your gear store on it. What occurred, how you know, kind of come about. I get close to home and I get a phone call from my grandmother, and she's telling me that somebody showed up here, saying that my name was brought up in an investigation and they need to speak to me. And kind of put two and two together and come to find out that it was something off of this YouTube stuff that's been going on. I don't know how aware of that you guys are. You know what I told you. So that's with James. Yes.
What's up, JoJo?
like I told you on the phone yesterday, and then he'll go and fucking, like I said, it's crazy as fuck. It's weird. I got another one too.
Damn, them two really hate each other. That's wild.
That he wants to be just like me.
Why did they rock together so tough for months and months? Facts. I never even heard of a title loan until he said it. I never even knew you can do shit like that.
He puts himself right next to me. He's like, I'm doing it with
them title loans. They probably charge like fucking 38% interest. Come on, fucking cat.
Oh, this cat just killed a fucking rabbit out here, dude. That's fucking crazy. That's cool as fuck. You know what I'm saying? That's cool as fuck. Like I said, that's crazy, right, dude? It's
we'll see about his solid friend.
Legitimately
We'll see if any of them want that money more than his fucking info safe. Because I need it for legal and civil purposes.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy as fuck. It's crazy, bro.
I don't know now, Godzilla Soup, but shit. Last year, farther than a year back, I know multiple people were watching his lives because I got in contact with a few of them on Facebook, and I was shooting them links to. Every time he went live, there was so many people I shot links to his lives to. So many.
Shit, it's too much because you got yourself fired from your job. It's too much because you got yourself domestic violence charges. Too much because of what, dude? Like, because of what? Too much because You threaten my kids with CPS and shit like that for no fucking reason at all.
Nuh-uh. Is that straight up 99% interest? There's no way. I was just joking about the 37%.
It's like it's fucking weird, bro.
Is the interest really that high? I mean, I could believe that, but is that like true?
These dudes are all fucking jealous of some dude that they never met on the fucking internet. But they say that they're better than, but never proven it.
Because Dub only cares about himself. He only thinks about himself.
They don't have no fucking.
No, if Carlos and Chiva were talking about Dub, he would address it. Come on,
you don't even have the equivalent. I don't care if it's a trailer house or a house, or you don't even have the equivalent of what I got. Like I said, and what I'm doing this shit in my life. Like, and I was doing this shit and had this shit all before you guys.
What are you doing, and what do you have that people don't have?
So, like I said,
what exactly is he doing?
Right? It's crazy as fuck, dog. It's crazy as fuck. It's crazy as fuck. How y'all just be fucking just mad as fuck at somebody that's openly admitting to fucking being a snitch and giving my name to cops and shit like that. I said, I've never given anybody name to anybody. These are facts.
You're on paperwork giving your name.
Like I said,
you're on paperwork.
You said Alan's name in booking, but who's Alan? Alan doesn't exist.
I think I just erased all them pictures.
What are you going to do about that? Kind of.
I don't want to look and close this app out. I don't know if I still have all that paperwork.
Not a good deal, bro. Not a good fucking deal at all. Not a good deal at all. It's
Exactly, Tony. Exactly.
Not a good deal at all.
And then before that, COVID took him out. Like he said,
not a good deal.
The most busiest time of year for a construction worker. He had zero work during COVID.
Oh man, it's just really weird how this dude's fucking just.
Before COVID, they was in a fifth wheel jumping from state to state, begging his brother for money, begging his daughter, who he never met in his life, for money. So where was his life like that? Hey, at least us, we forced him to get a job. We forced him to fix the trailer up.
Hit me up here. Someone even left the number. Like I said, I got stuff I can show you. Yeah. So he's threatened to rape me and sodomize me with a farm animal when I'm unconscious, and then videotape it and spread it around the country. I have to put for that. Yeah, he's made. I want to say
he wants so bad to say something right now about our lives. So bad. He's holding back. I give him credit for having for holding strong.
Yeah. That's your homie, dog. That's your homie. Tell the cops saying, hey, man, this dude's fucking hurt my feelings. This dude just fucking, like, you know what I'm saying? This guy just hurts my feelings.
And you're a dude that the cops put on paperwork. You were crying tears begging to be a fucking informant to snitch at people for selling drugs. You're also the dude that was in back of a police car in a cop station crying tears over a misdemeanor.
Who's talking to, who this nice guy is, and la 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 la. Like, help me, Mr. Officer. Help me, Mr. Officer. Help me. Help me, Mr. Officer. Help me, Mr. Officer. Help me. Help me, Mr. Officer. Help me, Mr. Officer.
The projection is real with this one. That's what's funny about that is exactly what he did. Feathers told me himself it's exactly what Dub did. Yeah, I did talk to the police. Like I said 100 fucking times. There is no morals when it comes to this dude. Because if he ain't gonna meet up to fight, I'm gonna use the same tactics on him that he's using on me. And he called the cops on me, so I called him on him.
Snitch crew.
You're damn right. Hey, I'm protecting my family. And never once did I ever get up on here and say I'm a fucking gangster or any of that bullshit that he portrays. But if he wants to bang it out, I'll meet up with him. But we all know that won't happen. That will not happen.
Still waiting, guys. Still waiting.
As long as this dude is running his mouth, I will not stop exposing his fucking goofy ass. I will not stop.
I want to thank you. Hi, Maniacs. I want to thank you for joining me tonight. Stand up for yourself. Think before you do anything. And remember, what is the most productive thing you could be doing right now? The short list should be eating.
That's the number one banger, the original Black Dude song.
Meditating. Conversing with others, loved ones.
When Dean dropped that song, that was a fucking mic drop moment right there.
Misfit Maniacs forever. Good night.
Oh, he ended the live. Let's see. How long do you think before he pops up in the comments? I was back a little bit. How long do you think before he pops up into the comments? He's in here crying. Now we got more people in here. I'm going to propose. I'm going to make my proposal again. Dub offering $500 for fax information. I got 500 already. Fax has 1,000. We need Dubs any information that we don't know that he's holding private to all his homies out there, because we all know you like the antics. For civil and legal purposes, we need his information. You don't have to get at us. We could use someone, a common ground person, someone in the middle, like Plug. I don't even have to talk to you. Name your price. I'll shoot Plug the money. You shoot the information. I don't even need to know where it's coming from. I need this. We need this for civil and legal purposes. And as I said before, I'm going to live stream my journey through this civil and legal process for us all to see. So if he's staying somewhere we don't know about, or if he is in fact working, there's $1,500 up on the board. Or if you want to name the price even higher, make it happen. Name your price, shoot the money to Plug, and that's it. Don't even need to know who it's coming from. For civil and legal purposes only. I mean, does anybody really believe this dude has $500 to fucking give? It's all bullshit. It's just a scare tactic. I believe I've showed more than enough that I have the resources to back up what I say. We all know Fax has the resources to back up what he says. So get you some money. Get you some money and then get some laughs along the way. Win-win. And like I said, we don't even need to know who it's coming from. Don't even need to conversate or coordinate with you. Use a middleman like Plug. Someone that will be fair. CPS already been alerted. That's why he's not allowed in the house unsupervised. It's 100% why. I keep telling you. I'm not posting it because I don't know the legality between it. Family courts, you get public records through family courts. He is not allowed around those kids unsupervised. Natasha he's already admitted. Natasha has full guardianship of his. He is not allowed around them unsupervised. You can pull it up on Montana fucking family court records. Obviously, CPS found something. For Fax's info, Mike D. What's up, Mike? What's up, brother? I don't think there ain't no details of why, but I don't think it had to do with the living. It might have had to do with the living situation because it is a fucked up living situation in that trailer. But it had to do with his mental abuse. 1,000% had to do with mental abuse. He's admitted to beating his kids. He's admitted to beating his kids multiple times. We've heard him threaten his kids, and we've seen how he talked sexually constantly around those kids. He constantly talked about pedophilia around those kids. It's on video. KCBD, any person with common sense could watch 10 minutes of one of Dub's old lives when his kids were constantly around and come to that conclusion. There is not one normal person with any bit of common sense that would say, hey, that's a capable father right there. They would all say what we all said. Get them fucking kids away from that dude. Something's going to happen. And I'm sure it already did happen. Yep, and Mike D, I believe someone shot them clips of him bragging about how he told his kids what to say to people like that. I believe someone sent all them clips to CPS. All that shit from like 2 years ago, how he used to talk and all that. I believe all them clips were sent to CPS, if I'm not mistaken. I think I heard that. They're pissing their pants because of him, not because of other people. Because of him. They wouldn't know about anything that he says is going on, that he thinks is going on, because what he says is going on isn't going on. But he tells them these things. So he puts fear in them kids' heart. He scares them kids to death. So they are nothing but forced to look at him as like their hero and savior. He's a manipulator through and through. He forces those kids to fucking say he's their hero. We've seen it live. We've seen him do it. Nope, 100% Mike D. That's why you'll never catch me live in the evening when my kids are home. You never catch it. The only time you catch me on a live in the evening is when they're out of the house or I'm taking a walk or something. I never do it around my kids. Yeah, KCBD, I believe they did too. I mean, that was a while ago. There was a lot of shit that got sent that I believe. I'm not sure exactly what was sent, but I've heard a few things here and there. Yeah, like right now, I'm home alone. It's Friday. I usually don't do anything. I relax on the weekends, doing shit around the house. Normally, I'm out in the yard doing something, listening to Tony. Well, my family gets home. It's my focus is on them. Even during the day, besides when I'm live, but I'll listen to Dub for 10 minutes and he's off my mind as soon as I'm off YouTube. The dude's a fucking goof. I refuse to let him fucking take up any space in my brain. You just get dumber if you do. Yeah, I seen that paperwork too, crazy. I don't know if it is. That's wild. That's crazy. I don't know. I can't. I mean, it's something that needs cleared up. But putting that jacket on someone is rough. I wonder why he cut the live so short today. You think he's fucking stalking? You think he's recording, taking screenshots of comments right now? He never ends it this early. I guess it is 1 or no. What is it over there? What is he? 2 hours before? It's only 11 over there where he's at. I didn't realize how late it was. My kids will be home in an hour and a half. Again, dead serious about the money and his information that we may not know about. I'm dead fucking serious about it. Dead serious about it. We need that information for legal and civil purposes. Again, we could use a middleman, someone that's fair on both sides. I don't need to know who you are. You name your price, I shoot the money, and then I get the information. I don't need to see anything or whatever. We'll use the middleman to, confirm everything. I'm dead fucking serious. He wants to play these games again. We'll play these games again. He tried doing this. He's been doing this for years. You would think he would learn. He's been losing every single time he plays these fucking games. That's why he's so mad. He got beat at his own game. But he wants to go this route again. We can go this route again. You would have thought he would have learned when he got arrested the first time or the second time. Or you think he would have learned when he got the stay away order on his kids. You think he would have learned. Or you would have thought he would have learned when he got fired from YO Tech. Or you thought he would have learned when everybody in the entirety of Dillon can't even look at him without fucking laughing at the goofy bitch. You would have thought he learned, but he's a fucking dunce. He's like a fucking. I don't even. He is so hard to explain what he is. It's how stupid he is. I mean, I've never encountered someone like him in my life that is as dumb and retarded as him. He don't learn. He don't learn. No, 100% Mike D. He don't. Bro, Carlos just had to shoot him money to get fucking lunch last week. It just happened live. Diddy had to give him $30 for fucking gas. But he wants people to believe he got $500 for someone's information. I'll tell you what will happen. You'll give him fucking faxes info, and if you get any amount of money, it'll be $5 or $10 here and there every month. That's how you'll get your $500 over a 5-year period off someone like that. If you get anything at all. He's a dude when you were 16, you fronted a dime bag, you had to chase him down for 3 weeks, gave you $3 at a time. Oh, that's another thing. He's on paperwork, never working a day in his life. I've seen some crazy paperwork in my life. Never once did I see someone clowning somebody for never having a fucking job. How are you on paperwork, police paperwork, someone laughing at you for never working a day in your life? The dude, the dude was forging $50 checks. That's how down bad this guy was. Had to forge his granny's checks for $50. Who the fuck steals their granny's checkbook and writes a $50 check and gets caught? 50 fucking dollars. Some fucking gangster, huh? Stealing the granny's checkbook and writing $50. Some fucking gangster shit there, boy. Oh, fuck. You know, I'm laughing about that, but when we was kids, shit, cause my boy went to George Jr. when he was 14. That's what he did. He stole his granny's fucking checkbook, and that's what he was writing, like $30 checks. That's how we were buying all our weed when we were little kids. But his fucking granny put him right in the fucking clink. He went right to George Jr. for 6 months for that shit. There's Dub doing it at 30 years old. But we got to catch up to him. Oh, shit. Oh. Yeah, retirement. What? Yeah, I'm too old for that. Hey, seriously, keep it real with you. That's one of the things, you know what I mean? I'm in recovery. I've said it before. Heroin and everything, really. But two main was heroin and crack. But besides the drugs, I was addicted to the streets. That life, if you haven't ever been in the streets like that just the life of being out there on the bricks, that's an addiction in itself right there. Out there running a fucking muck every day, ripping and doing whatever you had to do. That they're still, you know what I mean? Because I'm still friends with my boys I grew up with. Most of them are in the streets if they ain't locked up or dead. But you know what I mean? One of them will call me here and there, and I'll talk to them, and it'll get in my mind, and I'm like, fuck, you know what I mean? I'll find myself missing that lifestyle. But then, you know what I mean? I get brought back to reality with my family around. But yeah, that street lifestyle is addicting in itself. Yeah, yeah, it's true, Joe. I mean, yeah. Like I said, I'm 43. Like I said, I ain't scared to admit my faults. I still find myself, like I said, when I speak to somebody, still doing shit like that. And it's not even about the drugs. It's just, you know what I mean? What goes on? Because it could be fun at times. Most of the time, it's fucked up. It's fucked up. But it's never a dull moment. That's for sure. Oh, 100% she did KCBD. 100%. I appreciate it, Mario. I appreciate it, bro. Shit, I'm going to speak on that in a second. I don't like that name, but you know what I mean? I don't agree, you know what I mean, with the blocking somebody for what they say. BCV too. I'm going to touch on it in a second. But, yeah, what do shit, you got 21 years. That's a lot more than me. I got off the dope. I think I'm like close to, I can't say that. I got a few years I got a couple years, 2 or 3 years. But I've had probably 3 years. What is this? My last relapse was probably 3 Thanksgivings ago, 2 or 3. It's on one of the lives. Dub has showed it before. That was my last relapse. But I haven't been hardcore in the streets, you know what I mean? Like running years at a time like I was for probably 7 years. I've had a couple relapses that lasted a week. You know what I mean? But it's been 2 or 3 years since my last one of them. I can't. That's why I don't drink. If I go out and drink, if I go to the bar like by myself, if I go out, one beer turns into an 8-ball of Coke. That 8-ball of Coke turns into a fucking quarter of hard, and I'm gone for a fucking week. That's why I don't go out and drink. Unless my wife's around. I got my wife or one of my friends that don't do drugs. Regarding the Chivo and Carlos, you know, there's a lot of shit that Chivo says that I don't agree with, but I think Chivo's 100% right, everything he's saying. Dub accuses MSP of doing all these things to him and his family. And Carlos is there rocking with him, talking to him on the back end and defending him. You know what I mean? Chivo's 100% right. Carlos is is another goofy bitch. He's no better than Dub. I mean, I agree with everything Chivo's saying about just with the Carlos and the MSP situation. Because if Carlos is Dub's homie, why is he rocking with MSP like that? If supposedly MSP's doing all that shit to Dub. You know what I mean? Like Chivo said, MSP played that dude. Carlos did exactly what MSP wanted. Good shit, Joe. Good shit, bro. Fuck yeah, buddy. Just for me, Tony. Shit. That's why I buy yayo. I whip my own heart up, bro. I don't trust the I don't trust the fucking unless you could buy a whole fucking cookie. Yeah, but I don't trust the fucking the hard you get on the bricks. I learned a long time ago how to whip my own. One of my last relapses, not my last relapse, but one of my last relapses, we was smoking in a fucking trap, and there was I did fentanyl. When I smoke hard, I got to come down. So I fuck around with it used to be heroin. Now it's fentanyl. So I had a tolerance, but one of the girls I was kicking it with, we were smoking, and she brought her own fucking hard. She hit it and fucking OD'd. I guess whoever cooked it up had fucking Fetty or whatever on the table. Carlos is on a power trip. It has to be his way or no way. It's weird. It is weird. I mean, even Katie was talking shit on him yesterday about I guess he got all mad because she talked to somebody in the comments, some dude, and Carlos hit her up on the back end, yelling at her. because it was a dude she replied to in the comments on YouTube. Dude's a fucking control freak. That's why he got kidnapping charges. See, I'm reading comments here. About to shut it down in a minute or two here. Godzilla, Dub never changed his life. The dude's been a doofus from day one, and he will die a doofus. The dude's just a straight goof. The dude's a straight goofy bitch. There ain't no changing that. You can't fix stupid, bro. It's how we see him now is how he'll be till the day he dies. He's been in this entire world with nothing, and he will die with nothing. It's just not in him. I've said it 100 times. Just bitch in his blood. He got bitch and goofy in his blood. It's how he was born. Scientifically proven. Yeah, Tony, I agree. I don't think Carlos likes Dub. I guarantee most of the people over there don't like Dub, but they use Dub and Dub's chat to get at the people that they don't like. They're all over there to troll, and let them troll. Dub's too stupid to realize that. No, I didn't hear him saying he spared Yahuwah, but I seen people talking about it. It's hilarious how that dude thinks. Crazy. I never fucked with Speed. Oh, well, Speed. Is it Speed, the old school Speed you're talking about, or is it meth? I've never did Speed. I did meth one time in my life, and that was in Cali when I went to rehab. We smoked meth in fucking rehab in Cali. That's it. But I never fucked with Speed. Oh, there's Alan. What's up, Alan? What's up, brother? You caught us on the downswing. I'm just trying to catch up on comments, seeing what motherfuckers are saying. That's all. What cracked off the Chivo and Carlos again? I was trying to see in the chat over there. Why'd they start arguing again today? I think Wes is going to get smoked. I mean, he has some other felony charges he got to deal with. I think Wes is going to get smoked, bro. I don't see. And maybe before he would have money like that, but I don't believe. I mean, the dude's well off, but I don't think he has money like that. It's not like he has $1 million to drop on a lawyer. Like, compare it to like, and it's a different case. Like Dirk fighting that Fed case. Dirk has tens of millions to fight. He can't. And he's still going to get time. West don't have unlimited resources to fight them fucking charges. When like the first year when West was popping off, when he was making fucking money hand over fist, if he had that money then, if he had the money now as he did then, I think he'd have a fighting chance. But I don't think he has the money to fight. Shit, he has what, like 7 felonies now with this new shit? Hold on. Yeah, I'll get the link for you, brother. Does that work? Let me know if that don't work, and I'll just text it. I'm still learning all this shit, Alan. Let me know if that don't work, and I'll just text you the I'll text you the link. I've never had anybody. I feel special. I never had anybody come up on stage before. That don't work. How do I? Yeah, how do I do that though, Chaz? If I minimize StreamYards and go to YouTube, you won't be able to hear me again because I minimized it yesterday. Or is that because I got a phone call yesterday and I minimized it? But if I minimize StreamYards and go to YouTube on this phone, will it let me do that and come back and not be muted? How that dude got it in rehab that time in a shampoo bottle. I'm trying something else. I got my other phone. Oh, there he is. Hold on. There he is. He got it. He got it to work. Here we go.
Yo.
What's up?
Am I clear?
Yeah. I can hear you. Yep.
What's up, dude?
Nothing. Just shooting. I seen Tony wasn't live, and he was live. I just wanted to give people a place to, you know what I mean, pop their shit.
Yes.
Because you can't, you know
Yeah.
what I mean.
Yeah.
Allowing him. He wasn't live. He seriously. He maybe talked for like 7 minutes, and the rest of the time was him just playing old shit. That's all. He kept muting, and that means he was coming over here to read comments and listen. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was scared.
He's good.
He's intimidated,
Yeah.
bro.
Yes. Has
What's
no
up?
job, you see? No job again, huh? No, Jimmy's a no job again.
There is no way he's working. Tony made a good point the other day. If he's working, where's he getting all this energy to be live? And bro, he was on YouTube literally all day yesterday. All day.
Yeah.
From the morning, he was live in the morning, he was live in the evening. He posted between that. He posted all night last night. He posted first thing this morning, and he was just live.
That's crazy. Crazy fool.
But I'm putting it out there. I got to get plugged. I'm Fax. Since do you see him offering money for Fax's info?
Yes, I did see that. Fax shared his post. Yep, I seen it.
So Fax and I are doing the same. But everybody knows that Dub don't have $5, and that's just a scare tactic.
Yep.
If you want in on this, it's up to $1,500 so far. I'm thinking of using Plug as the middleman. If someone over there, and this is all for legal and civil purposes, if someone over there on his side knows something that we don't, you know what I mean? I'll shoot the money to Plug, and they could shoot the information to Plug. I don't even need to know who fucking gave it to them. You know what I mean?
That's good. I'll definitely be in on that.
Yeah. See, unlike Dub, I could back up what I'm saying. And Fax is in on it too. I would just borrow the money off Fax for my part.
Yeah, there you go. I'll do the same thing. Have Fax put the bill. He got it like that.
But I'm dead. These are the games he wants to play. We could play him. He's been losing at this game. Every game he plays, he lost. He just don't learn.
Yeah, that's true.
I was actually thinking of taking him up on the offering and getting a $500 off him and giving him Fax's info. To be honest with you.
You should, dude. And then, his name, Fax Stranger the Fiction, and give his YouTube channel.
And then use that $500 to pay for his info.
Yeah. Hey, that's awesome. Got to do what you got to do, right? He'll fall for it too. He's a fucking idiot, but he don't have $500, so.
No, fuck no. Diddy had to give him $30 for gas. Carlos just paid for his lunch at McDonald's. Come on now.
Yeah.
Andy's not working.
Right.
Bro, how about him?
Did they mend the relationship or no? Him and Carlos. Did him and Carlos mend their disagreement or whatever they had going on?
I think so. Chivo and Carlos were going at it again in his chat.
Yeah, I seen that. Chivo's crying. I can't watch Chivo though. I watch that dude for like a couple minutes, and it's the same old crap. It's just him repeating this. It's like a Mexican dub, dude. That's all it is.
Yeah. He does come off like Dub. He does come off like he's spitting knowledge and people are soaking it up. How about Dub being obsessed with what I had for dinner on Monday? You see that? He won't let the steak. He won't let what I ate 5 days ago be. It's so insane how obsessed he is with the most smallest things in the world.
Yeah, that's crazy. Do you buy like I usually, because meat's so expensive, I do like a quarter cow or half a cow and then I freeze it. But every time I have the same issue. The meat looks like that. But it's
Yeah,
amazing. Like I don't know. I feel like if you eat steaks enough, you kind of figure that out. But
I thought it was common knowledge. Yeah,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I always wanted to do the quarter or half cow, but no, I want to, but I never did. But I go, and when meat's on sale, I buy a lot of it. I have 2 chest freezers because I hunt. We eat a lot of deer meat. I have 2 chest freezers. I stock it up when it's on sale, and then I have my own vacuum sealer. I seal them because I seal my deer meat, but I double seal them, and when I want to eat, I take it out, thaw it out overnight, let it sit on the counter for a few hours before I throw it on the grill, and it turns to doo doo meat.
Turns to doo-doo meat.
Yeah.
I know Ray Wowing made a song about it.
Certified banger, boy. I like that.
Certified banger.
I've been wanting a song about me. I finally got it.
You finally got it. You're getting
I
famous,
got it.
dude.
Big leagues now, boy. Big leagues.
Yeah, big leagues. That's good. You got a channel going. See, this is important, right? I think more people should get up on the panel, talk their shit.
Yep. Expose his
Yep.
fucking lies. Expose his lies. He ain't going to spin this situation to be the victim. People aren't going to. I'm not going to let people forget what he did for 2 years. How he terrorized innocent people for 2 fucking years.
Yours, yeah.
Happen.
So, did you file for his classification? Is that coming in or did you get it already?
Are you talking about welding?
No, classification for when he was the WSP thing.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, I might just blew my spot up with the other place. But, yeah, that's why I blacked that number out. They have, I guess they're backed up. It's usually 7 days. They have up to 30 days to provide it. I got the confirmation.
Okay.
Yeah, I got the confirmation email. Yep. Yeah,
nice.
it's coming.
Yeah, he was talking about what was it, him and his chat, I think it was yesterday, talking about how you and a few other people are going to prison for it's like, dude, that is public information, right? They're like,
Yes.
yo, he's a piece of shit for looking up your crimes. It's like that is public information, bro. It's public. Like
Not
how are you
only
gonna go to jail for what's
not
that?
only is it public information, everything I ever talk about is all stuff that he's let us know about. Every single thing. Just like when I called Dylan, and asked about him putting the $200,000 in the community and his trade school, he all openly talked about that. People were he even asked money for that school for donations, and I know everybody remembers. And that's illegal for me to do that. When you're asking people for fucking money, saying you have a trade school, people are allowed to call to make sure you're not fucking lying.
Yeah.
It's not like I called and made up lies and said he's doing this, he's doing that. I only repeated what he said. Every phone call, I repeated exactly what he said.
Yes. And you're right with the American Welding Society thing. He was offering on Great Falls community page, I think it was 700. I think you covered this, and I seen it with my own 2 eyes. $700 or $800 to certify people in welding, which he cannot. He cannot do that. He has no. He has no business doing that. He doesn't even have the. He's not a CWI or a certified welding inspector. None. I mean, not inspector, educator. He's none of that. So how is he going to certify people?
Yeah,
I have welding.
I sent AWS that screenshot from Facebook, and I sent them. It was either 2 or 3 clips of him asking for money for the trade school.
Yeah. I think I'm going to do it too. Like, I know you did it, but I think I'm going to call the American Welding Society too, because that's bad food to go and try to advertise that you can certify people and try to scam people out of money. That's a scam. That's fraud.
Yeah. And he's still portraying The trade school. He's this week he's still portraying that he has a trade school. He's
I've
still
seen
saying
that too. Yes.
he's saying this is his logic. He's saying that he changed the name of it because of the stalking. So why didn't he? Could someone please explain this? If he changed the name because of the stalking, why didn't he file all the right paperwork in 2022? Why didn't he file all the right paperwork in 2023 and then in 2024, and then kept filing extensions all the way up until this year? You understand? You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. If he changed the name, why didn't he ever give information in previous years? And if he changed the name, why was he still filing extensions up until this year?
Yeah.
If he was just changing the name.
Yeah. What is so like, I'm not too familiar with that. You're talking about the trade school, right? So like, what is like filing for an extension? Like he's telling them, give me more time to bring up the necessary paperwork, or
they wanted to see proof he was actually doing something.
I see.
They give you. I posted I actually posted it all. They give you a deadline. You have to a certain day to provide proof, income. There's all kind of stuff. There's all kind of stipulations. And when that deadline would come up, he just filed an extension, which gave it another 365 days. And then when that came up, he just kept filing extensions. And then finally, the Secretary of State came in and just said, fuck this, and dissolved the whole entire thing. It's not like he did it himself.
I see. Yeah.
It's an involuntary dissolution. If he did it on his own, it wouldn't say involuntary dissolution. It's just, and I posted a letter that the Secretary of State sent him to the trailer saying, that's it, you're done.
Oh, you did? See,
yeah.
Okay. Next time I go live, I'm gonna go through all that. Sometimes I miss stuff, because you're quick scrolling and Okay.
Yeah. Yep. He's a liar, bro. This was brought up. Someone pulled his cards about that trade school like 2 years ago with this was before the letter, but the dude showed that, hey, you're not showing what they're asking for. And how Duff is. He just spins the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
But now the state of Montana shut him down.
Good for them.
Just like Ohana. Just like Ohana, why they shut. It's the same. They did the same thing. Oh, it wasn't involuntary dissolution. He didn't. He never paid his LLC fee, but he says he changed it.
Right. It's crazy. Like he spends everything. Right. It's like he when he was working at the mine, he was probably 1099 or whatever. Right. Like they don't take all taxes. You know how it goes. But instead of saying that and being real with it, be like, oh, I'm a self-contractor or whatever, he has to spin it to having a company, right? It's not. You're 1099, and I guarantee you, like even the taxes, that dude don't file taxes, or he's doing some goofy. Natasha does. He's probably 1099. No taxes are getting taken out of. And he probably only works a little bit of the time, so it's not like because you need to take out like 15-20% every time you get paid.
Just about every welder I know that worked out of town, every welder I know is usually a 1099. But what most of them would do is file married and 99. That's probably what he's doing. So no taxes get taken up.
I see. He filed. Well, how can he? He's not married to Tasha, dude.
You still file. I mean, you don't have to prove when you do your W-2, you write in there what you want to write in there. It's when end of the year is when you get caught. That's I'm telling you, the welders I worked with, they would all file married and 99.
Really?
Yeah.
And then figure it out later at the end of the year, huh?
Exactly.
No shit. Wow.
These are dudes that make fucking 250 grand a year. You know what I mean? They got. But yeah, that's how they all did it. Married in 99.
Crazy. Yeah,
but you can't do that when you work 1 or 2 months out of the year.
Yeah. Yeah.
My first year, I don't know if I ever told you this. 2010, the very first year I started my company, I thought I was slick and I didn't have to fucking claim. You know what I mean? I thought I was gonna skate by the fucking the government, bro. 3 years later, they hit my ass with a fucking letter, and they give you a deadline, or you fucking go to fucking jail, bro.
Really?
I had like
You go to jail?
I had like 60 days to pay 37 grand in my back taxes. Yeah, they don't fuck around.
Oh, see, I had a
If you get
friend
caught.
who had the same thing happen, but for them, so the IRS, maybe it's just different in Michigan. I don't know, but so there's two things. Either they will send you a letter, give you like a deadline, and if you don't do that, they will file it themselves and then just charge you whatever's owed, and then they will garnish. They will come after you. Either they're going to come back. So they went after his bank. So they took out whatever money was in his bank. And then after that, he started, you move, right? Because that's your fucking bank account. Then he got on a
Yeah,
payment plan with them. So I don't
yeah,
know. I didn't know they actually put people in jail. That's nuts. Like, how are they
fuck
going to get
yeah,
their money by putting people in jail?
yeah. I think it's called tax evasion.
Mm, interesting.
You gotta have something to garnish. Was he like he was owner? I
He was
guess everything he
1099.
was doing. Yeah, but there's
And
but
they
there's
went right
jobs you
after his
do.
bank account because,
You know,
like, the direct deposit information's like all on your pay stubs, right? And that person who's ever paying him is filing through the IRS, so the
yeah.
IRS
See,
just got
he
that.
was someone was he was working for someone then. Yeah, there was a paper trail for all that.
Yeah,
They could
yeah. I
garnish
think
that.
everybody's
Yeah, but
working for somebody, right?
your own company. You know what I mean. I'm getting handed. You know what I mean. When I do a job, I get handed the money. I'm not writing myself a paycheck for my company. I never did.
Yeah. Maybe that's different then, yeah. But yeah, for him, they didn't. There was no jail, but they filed his taxes, like his taxes themselves. The IRS did, and then they went after him for what was owed. And
Yeah,
um,
I know exactly what you're talking about. I know guys
yeah,
that have had their even uh they had my one buddy had his wife's fucking bank account. He thought he was going to be slick and just have it in his wife's name, but because they were married, it attached to her,
yeah,
and it took from her account because they were married.
yeah. And they'll go in there and take the whole fucking thing, whatever's in there, 10 grand, 20
Yeah,
grand, $5, $3, whatever you got in there, they're fucking taking it.
I was stupid though because I not only was I working for private people getting cash, I was also working for like legit like big companies and shit doing commercial work, which they
Mm,
fucking file. You know what I mean? The average dude that's
yeah,
shooting his fucking line in isn't gonna, you know what I mean, file that. But these big companies I was working with, that's how I got caught.
yeah,
And rightfully so. I was fucking an idiot thinking I was gonna
yeah,
skate by.
yeah. It's a good thing you can do, and I learned this is you can so like you take out 15 or 20% or whatever, right? And then
Yeah.
you put it into like a 401k plan, and then at the end of the year, you pay what you owe out of that, or the IRS allows that. So like you build money, you build money, you build money, and then at the end of the year, you pay out of your 401k plan whatever's that you owe the IRS.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's good because it's, building money. So you always, yeah, that's what I do. And it works. I don't know for me, if there's a better way, it'll be nice because I hate fucking paying taxes, but
Oh, as long
it's a
as it's working for
lot,
you,
dude.
oh, it hurts, bro. It fucking hurts.
It does.
Yeah, it's fucking depressing.
It is like 15, 20%. It's not no joke, that's like a lot of money. And it's like,
It adds
fuck,
up fast.
you,
Yes.
yeah, you bust your fucking ass and go to work every day just for them to take that. It's nuts, wild.
And then you come on the internet and you see goofballs like Dub saying he makes $350 an hour. Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Fucking crazy. And welding too at that. It's like, then there's nobody making that. Like,
No.
okay, maybe there's guys making it, but like very, 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 very few.
No, even them guys with the, I don't even know what they make exactly, but a couple of my buddies have their own rigs and they go draw. They work wherever they want. Pull a fifth wheel, have their own rig. I want to say they might make, with everything included, getting paid for their rig and themselves, probably close to $200 an hour. But that's with a fucking rig, which Dub don't have. You know what I mean? It's just Dub with a fucking a slag hammer. That's all you get with Dub is a slag hammer.
Yes. You said something too. You said everything that dude has is a fucking hammer. He's like, I seen him. He was taking out the slag with walpers. You know, walpers is like what you use to cut the wire. It's like, dude, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
I know exactly what you're talking.
It's not a hammer, bro. Like, get your fucking hammer, the tool that was made for, and he's over there banging on it. It's like, you know, his ratchets he uses as a fucking hammer and everything.
His head,
he's banging his head on there.
Yeah, it's you know what I mean. A tradesman is like is a fucking mechanic. A mechanic don't work like that. You
No,
that's not how professional fucking works.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, people might look at construction workers that ain't construction workers like we're dirty and we're dumb. No, fucking tradesmen are fucking mechanics or professionals. You conduct yourself as such. And Dub portrays all of us and puts us all in a bad light.
Yes, he loves doing that.
Yep.
He loves doing that. It's because we're doing more than him at the end of the day, you know, like we're half his age or around his age, whatever you are, still doing fucking way better than him. And he can't stand it, right?
Yeah, that's why he's so obsessed. That's why I've been saying it for he covets, because he was when he was on his big talking about God and all that. He broke the fucking commandment, whatever it is, covet thy neighbor. That's exactly what he does. He covets everything else everybody has.
Yeah. I think I was listening back on your live too. Yes, I think you went live yesterday or the day before, and I was listening to the replay. You're talking about how he wants to get rich real quick, like have $1 million just like that, you know, and like he wakes up tomorrow and got $1 million in his bank. That's what he wants. He doesn't want to like put in the work of doing it every day for years and years and years on end, and that's what gets you successful, right? Like that's even something I learned. It's like it's not going to come tomorrow. It really isn't. You gotta just keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. Even then, sometimes it's just not going to go as you plan.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
But eventually you'll get there.
Because remember, originally, it was the workers' comp. Remember how long did we hear about the workers' comp in his back? Whatever, I even forget what the action is. Remember we're hearing about that? He's waiting for his lawsuit to come with the workers' comp and all that.
Yeah, because his back's fucked, and then he's over there doing deadlifts. Yeah, I remember it. Yeah.
And then it's like suing us civilly, suing the police department. It's always something. You know what I mean? It's always something other than working every day. It's never, he just can't go out and work every day longer than 3 months.
Yes. That's what irks me, dude. It pisses me off. It's like every time this guy decides to finally get a job, it's like some people on YouTube are like, whoa, you got to give it to him. At least he has a fucking job. It's like, you know, to me, that kind of irks me. It's like, dude, we could do it every fucking day. There's no time off. But it's always the guys that are lazy that decide to get a job. Everybody's like, oh, good job. Well, look at him now. He's working. It's like, get the fuck out of here, bro. But
it's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to work.
Yeah. And you're not supposed to stop. You're supposed to do it every fucking day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Especially when you're married with kids.
Yeah. He always does it. He's always doing something. When he decides to have a job, it's like the first 2 weeks, it's like, yeah, you guys ain't doing this. You guys ain't doing that. You know, it's like this every time, over and over and over. Works 3 months. It's this big fiasco. And then he's not at work. And then he gets a job again. Then he starts sharing pictures. And it's just a constant revolving thing. Works 3 to 6 months out of the year.
Can you imagine doing that for 40 years? 40 years he's been doing that, working like that.
Yeah. Well, that's why he lives in a fucking $5,000 dump.
Exactly. You know, I showed them. I don't know if you're into cards or anything, but I showed my closet of cards. After that day, after I did that, I was thinking, I have more money in that fucking closet than he has his trailer, his vehicles, and everything. Everything he owns, I have more in that fucking closet than he
God.
does combined everything.
Yeah.
That's bad, fool.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Yeah, it's bad, fool. Yeah, Casey, but he said it's like the bad kids in school. They always get the pat on the back when they do shit they were supposed to. I know, dude. Sometimes that does piss me off. It's like, I have some family members who are like bad drunks, and every time they decide to get clean, everybody's like, "Wow, good job!" And then the motherfuckers who are not drunk, nobody says shit to them. It's like, you know what the fuck? I don't know. Like, why are you giving that? But you know, I don't know. But it's whatever.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Like, oh, you stopped, and they always get a good job, buddy. It's like, shouldn't be fucking doing that to begin with.
You working today, bro?
Yes.
Are you?
Yeah. I worked. I took a lunch, and dude, you know what's crazy? So today I came to McDonald's, right? I tried out the Big Arch burger, right? And there's there's a McDonald's where how to explain? There's a McDonald's not far from my house where I live at, and then there's a McDonald's close to my work, right? And the McDonald's close to my house, there's this guy that worked there for a long time, and one of his arms is like really shriveled up, and he's like real short, and his arms all shriveled up and whatnot. And today, when I came to the McDonald's by my work, so he brought me out my food, and I was like, "Damn, dude, I thought you were at McDonald's in Zealand." And he was like, "Yeah, I got promoted, and I'm the general manager here." That's crazy, fool. That dude who doesn't have one fucking arm is doing fucking better than Dub, a general manager at a fucking McDonald's, and Jiminy Cricket, who has both fucking arms working, even though they're very, very short, is not even doing as good as that guy. Crazy.
Out there getting it. What's your excuse, Dub?
Yes,
You know
I
what's
know.
fucked up? I don't know that guy, but you said how short his arms are. I guarantee what his defect like that. I guarantee his arms are still longer than Dub's.
These are facts.
That's probably why he has an advantage over Dub. His arms are
He
longer.
does. That dude has way more of a fucking heart than Dub ever will. That dude's every day. Even at the other McDonald's, there's not one day. And it's not like I go to McDonald's every fucking day, but every time I'm fucking there, guess who's there? That fucking dude. He doesn't take days off.
What you got?
He
Yeah,
works.
he's disciplined. He got work ethic.
Yeah.
That's all it takes. Just not in some people. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Some people have it, some people don't. That's just that. You can't just wake up one day and decide I'm going to be a hard worker. At least I believe so, because I've worked with
Agreed.
a lot of guys. Some people, some people are workers, some people ain't. You know
Yep.
what I mean?
Yep. You know, it sucks though. I'm telling you what, it ain't fucking easy. Even some days I'm like, what the fuck? But you just gotta keep fucking doing it.
You know, I think for me, the hardest part is waking up every day. If you can wake up, the hardest part of the day's over.
Yeah, that's true.
If you wake up and get moving, that's the hardest part of the day, bro.
Yeah. I think it's like important too. Like when I wake up, like I usually I have a coffee maker who has like a timer on it, and I have my little eggs and the whatever I'm gonna eat for breakfast all laid out, and you get in the shower, and I feel like a lot of that helps when you kind of are organized, and
Yeah.
like have. Yeah, your coffee's over there making, and it kind of helps you getting up because, dude, I'm the same way. Waking up fucking sucks, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. That's I did most of my apprenticeship under one guy. My whole 5 years, I worked for the same old fucking Irish guy. But it always stuck to me. To one of the things he said to me When you're having a bad day, he said, just think about the money, kid. Just think about the money. And that's true.
That is true. Yeah, yesterday I had a pretty decent day. One of the stocks that I'm invested in made me what, $750, and that kind of made me happy a little
Fuck
bit,
yeah, buddy. That's a nice day. Fuck yeah.
isn't it? I
Fuck
know.
yeah. Dub
Yeah.
can't make that in a week, bro.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish Bitcoin, but Bitcoin went down a lot, so like I bought more because of the whole Epstein thing. People said that like Epstein was whatever that dude, Japanese dude's name is, and I don't know, but it went down. It's climbing back up right now, but yeah,
I bought it so long ago. I will never take a loss on it. But I truly believe when it dips down like that is the time to buy, because Bitcoin, it's only going to go up
yeah,
in the future. It is the future.
yeah, it
It
is.
is the future.
It's not going anywhere too. It's so everybody uses it, right?
Yeah.
It's like one of the biggest like currencies that's used around the world. It's not going to go anywhere. It's never going to die out. It's past that point.
It
It's
used to
past
be.
that point.
It used to be so fucking niche. I got lucky. I can't make claim and say I was smart and made a smart investment. I foresee the future. It fell in my lap because I was buying drugs on the internet with it. That's how I got lucky with it. I bought it. I've been involved with Bitcoin when it was $300 fucking Bitcoin, bro. Back in 2014, 2013, I want
Yeah,
to say, maybe even
yeah,
before
yeah.
that.
Way back
And I
there. Yeah.
sold a bunch. I sold a bunch when it went up to 1,600 because I bought it for 300, and I was
Holy
selling
shit!
at 1,600. But I still have some.
Look at it now. It's like what, 70 grand right now or whatever it is.
Yeah, I haven't looked.
Crazy, huh?
But yeah, I
The
got
only
lucky
one
with that.
I bought Ethereum. Like the first time I bought Ethereum when it was like $1,000, and right now it's. I really thought that was gonna go more than what it is, but like right now I think it's like 2,100 or whatever it was. I bought a lot of Ethereum. I really believed in it, but it's just
Yeah, I never
not.
looked into that. That started popping off when Bitcoin started getting popularity.
Yeah,
When that started popping off.
yeah. There's a lot like the XRPs and the this and that. I have a little bit in all of it. Nothing like crazy amount, but. I made a ton of money. The best I ever did in stocks is the AMC thing.
Oh, really?
And that was back in COVID. Oh, dude, it dropped all the way down to $5 and then it climbed all the way up to $64 and that's when I sold. Dude, I made a fuck ton of money. I felt like a fucking king for once in my life. Yeah. My
Now,
wife was very happy with me.
now did you flip that back into another stock or an investment?
Yes, I did. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
nice. That's the way to do it, bro. See, people.
Coca-Cola's my thing. I like Coca-Cola, so
There you go. People get them come ups and they want to spend it all.
yeah,
When you make a decision like that and you make that money, you flip that into another investment to make more money off of that money.
yeah. My friend made so his story was crazy. So like he moved his money. I forget. So I think it was he cashed out his 401k or whatever. He put it into Dogecoin. And Dogecoin went up to like 74 cents or whatever it was. And then he took all of that money and then he put it into AMC. He's the one who told me about AMC. And that dude, I kid you not, he showed me he had $880,000.
Yeah, I remember when Dogecoin was popping off.
Yeah, that dude quit his job and everything. I don't talk to him. I don't know what the fuck happened to him, but yeah, he quit his job, dude. I remember him and I were both working for the same company, and like the general manager, like the foreman, was so fucking pissed off because he called him one morning. He was like, "I'm not coming into work." He's like, "I make too much money outside of work." And I remember his name was Troy. Troy was all fucking butthurt about that. He's like, "That motherfucker didn't give me 2 weeks notice. I'm fucked over here." And, yeah, I was like, "Damn, dude."
That's great.
Yeah, he
That's
called him
great.
in. He was all salty about it. He was all pissed off. And yeah, that was crazy. Yeah. After
Trav,
that, yeah,
I wish I could take credit for that, bro. But no, like I said, I was just a dude on the internet buying drugs. That's how I got lucky with Bitcoin, bro. I can't take credit for that. I always said that when I was working. If I ever come into a big amount of money, I can't wait to fucking call and fuck over, you know, I mean, whoever I was working for at the time to fuck over, and rub it
yeah,
in their face.
rub it in the
That's
face. I know.
that's fucking great.
Some people, even working at a job. I know a guy who works at OMTVL, and Dub likes to bring up OMTVL, and he's been at OMTVL, I think for years. I'm not sure how long, but that dude, he's a maintenance worker, and he bought a whole bunch of shipping containers, then he bought land, and then he turned them into storage units. And that dude makes a fuck ton of money off of that.
Yeah, I
And they're
got a
not heated
buddy.
or anything, but
That's
yeah,
funny you say that. I got a buddy that owns a couple years now. He bought an old place back where we grew up. He bought an old building. That's what he turned it in, was storage units, and he's fucking killing it, bro.
yeah,
I've never thought of that, like them storage places making profit like that. But really,
yeah,
there's no overhead to it. You think about
yeah,
it. Utilities, that's it.
yeah. And I think his place, he doesn't even have fucking lights in there. I think it's just shipping containers that he turned into storage units, just sitting on land, and people just put their shit in it. And he makes what, probably like $100 a person, and I don't know how
Yeah.
many he got, but he got a fuck ton. I know that.
He's seen something and he profited on it. Some people are like that. Everything they fucking do, it turns to gold. I
Yeah.
was, I'm not one of them. I always wished I could be one of them dudes, but I know there's people like that. Everything they fucking do, they like fucking make money at it.
Yeah. Yeah. They got that golden touch or something.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It is. Lucky bastards.
All right, brother. I think I'm gonna end it. I want to get something to eat. I'm gonna
All
eat
right.
lunch here. Good
Thanks
talking
for
to
having
you.
me up.
Thanks for
Yes.
coming up, brother. Always a pleasure.
All right. Peace.
All right, bro. All right, chat. I'll see you and have a good day, everyone.